Hello friends, welcome to my channel, Discovery Finance and Markets. Here is a quick afternoon market update for 11th of October 2023. After a 3 days of consecutive rally in SPY of the SPY ETF, we saw a small amount of pullback in the market because market was just bouncing from the oversold level of 420. So that 420 was the crucial for the market here, and the market held that 420 level. So if you know, everyone is following, this is like a head and shoulders pattern. The market did break that head and shoulders, but it didn't went down to the actual level that was needed. So the typical level for head and shoulder is from the neckline, which is 460, to the the neckline, which is 430, to the head, which is 460. So 30 points move down was expected. So from this neckline, if we calculate 30 points down, it translates to 4000 was the level for the fall. But we can still see this fall. We cannot go down vertically. Market will not go down unless there is a sufficient bad news uh, in in the market. So that's the reason market was trying to hold this level. But today market clearly is trying to sell off. It's not a big sell off or anything. It just market is going to stabilize or digest this gain. Now tomorrow or few days it is going to be crucial if the market plans to go higher from here, or it moves back and reaches to that 4000 level. That is the price target coming from the head and shoulders pattern. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe everything is not fully digested in the market from the news perspective. Apart from that, these are some of the stocks that I follow. Apple will be closely watched in the market again. Same thing, like after a brief pullback from almost 200 to 170, that 30-point down, market is trying to absorb this level. If you see here, it's a band of resistance will be crucial. If it breaks apart, you might have to take the decision whether you want to buy Apple. Don't follow my advice. Talk to your investment advisor and take your respective decision. I'm just telling whether uh, support or resistance will hold. If this is the resistance breaks out convincingly, it is moving to this next target of 188. Then checking some of the other stocks like Amazon. Amazon is also trying to digest this big move that came from 100 to around 140, which is like a 40% gain within 4 months, which is still a huge for a stock. And then um, coming down, the other technology stocks that are getting followed, if you see here, CrowdStrike did a breakout and it was a convincing breakout, so it was followed by this move here. So again, a good stock to watch. And then we will quickly cover Tesla. What is going to happen with the Tesla? Let's see. Nvidia. Uh, Nvidia is also bouncing from that 400 level. So this 400 level for Nvidia is like a big support. So it did bounce again from there. So did a did a rally that was like not very fast. It tries to slowly crawl up. So it tried to hold the gains. So let's see whether it holds now. Again, reaching a resistance zone here. Then Tesla, we plan to cover Tesla. Where is Tesla? So for Tesla, yes, again a big rally from 240 or 210. It was a good chance to buy, but again a big rally to uh, two from 240 levels. Again trying to absorb. For Tesla, the sales car numbers are going to be crucial. Their um, margins are already below 20%. And then let's cover the one of the most important one, that is TLT. if the rates are going to go, if the yields are going to go down, that means it is like an inverse ratio here. Whenever the bonds are getting sold, then your yields are spiking up, and whenever the yields are spiking down, that means bonds are getting bought. So it's like an inverse ratio. The moment you see 10-year bond is trying to go up, the TLT will actually go down. So TLT has a good bounce opportunity, but now everyone is again trying to understand the same thing, whether it is a short-term bounce or it is a long-term bounce or what. I will just hold for another day, but otherwise TLT can be a good chance if the Federal Reserve is saying that they don't want to raise any more rates further, then this is again a good chance here. Continuing to check some of the important news, I often follow Yahoo Finance. I am not affiliated with Yahoo Finance right now. I just follow their free version. It's good. It has a good view here. So wholesale in PPI numbers and tomorrow's CPI numbers, I don't think they are going to matter much unless there is like a surprise big number. So Federal Reserve is again going to be in a wait and watch mode. They will not react for any silly reasons. Like unless something breaks, Federal Reserve is not going to react. Oil is going down. Everyone thought that maybe oil will bounce because of the conflict, but maybe market knows something um, that is that we don't know as such right now. So we'll go with the flow. If the market is breaking the key resistance on the upward side, then we buy. If the market is breaking the support, you can maybe buy some puts. But ask your investment advisor and take your decision from there. Apart from that, nothing like big news or anything that I feel is going to be an impact to the market. Um, Another one to watch here is that I usually go ahead and watch this unusual activity in case of options. Again, do your own due diligence before you make or place any trades in the market. So I just see what kind of activity people are doing. Like in this case, I see that someone is buying a 35 call on the XLF. This looks to be like a damn cheap trade, risking just 10 cents, that is like $11 for what could be like a big move, right? If XLF process 35, then he can easily make the 4 times gain in that trade. So the way I usually spot is I check if there is any trade that is happening far from the month. I I don't trade 0 day options or anything. Okay. So then continuing here, I usually try to glance through to make sure that I am spotting some well-known stocks here. I don't go with the unknown names and I try to come with a logic. So all these 0 day ones, I would prefer to not touch them for any reason. I usually see far detailed back, like what exactly is happening. Like in this case, I see that maybe someone is buying a take two interactive stock 90 put when the stock is at 145. So let's see if I have that in my list. I think I had it in my list, but I removed it. But something on those lines is happening. And then if I quickly glance. So what this page is doing is that it divides the volume by open interest, and any ratio above 50 or 30 implies that there is a fresh activity in the stock. So looking at these one, I don't know the name of the stock, or if I keep going down chart point, I'm not looking into that. again a charge point. So maybe someone is interesting in charge point stock here right now. So they are buying the $5 call. So the stock is down 15% today. That can be the reason for that. And then, but again, very risky. Continuing this model there. So someone is buying this call um, since yesterday for this strike. Again, not sure. The food and beverage company, I know for sure. And then going to 2023. So someone is shorting BAC Bank of America. So someone is shorting this stock. So we'll have to be very careful on the bank stock. And in terms of ETF, let's see if there is something unusual happening in the ETF area. Apart from that finance one, which I don't know what is exactly the reason for this short-term behavior. We'll have to see if what is happening with XLF. Let's quickly see. So XLF did its oversold bounce and now it is at a crucial level. So someone is saying that XLF can go to 35, which if we take a look at even the weekly indicator, it's still at one of the bottom. So there is a chance for a bounce. Let's see the monthly indicator. Monthly is in confusing zone. So if you see here, this monthly stock chart is already forming a dodge, which is an indecision candle. So so that's in short and market update for today. And as usual, I will share my disclaimer. So give me a minute to populate that. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Uh, I just want to make sure that you take a screenshot of this, read it at your leisure. But I am not a registered investment advisor in United States, and this channel is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. For your individual investment needs, you should seek an advice from an investment professional. So let's begin with today's video.